Now.
It's young, it's fresh, it's youth talk. It's youth talk.
7 after 4 o'clock. A very good afternoon to you. I hope you're driving safely on the roads and you are taking care of yourself during this festive season. You are not doing it. You are not overdoing it. You know how they say with my colored friends, don't overdo it, do it over. You know, I hope you're not overdoing it this festive season. Take it easy, everything in moderation, guys. We back. Everything in moderation. Guys, I spoke to you earlier on that I'll be speaking to Hlompho Kekana, Mamelodi Sundowns and Bafana legends. Let's do that phone call and see if Hlompho is available. He's a busy man. Phone is ringing. Hlompho Kekana, man, is a legend. He used to score goals from a distance. He used to score goals from Cairo. Uzama ibamba lo goal le izandla zakho ziyatshisa. Okhipha used to babeyibaleka ishot ka Hlompho. Hlompho Kekana, man. Such a busy guy. Let's see if Hlompho Kekana is available. Mr. Kekana?
How's it, my brother?
I'm great, Hlompho, man. I've just told the listeners that you're such a busy man. I hope that you are available now.
I got you.
Absolutely. Hlompho, man, welcome to the show. You're speaking to Justice, the Iceman. We are live at Gugs FM, and it's such an honor to have you, Chomiam. Yes, man. Hlompho, I was just telling the listeners now that Hlompho is a Mamelodi Sundowns and Bafana star. And I remember when you used to play goalkeeper, they used to run when you're about to shoot. Because you scored goals. You scored blazing hot goals. You know, it's like if many goalkeeper and I'm Hlompho, I was going to duck and dive if the body polyg.
No, I'm sure you're gonna save them. You're gonna save all of them because they weren't so powerful. It was just luck, man.
Hlompho, don't say that. You had a lethal foot, Grootman. And you know what?
Cool.
Thank you so much for honoring us, Hlompho.
Yeah.
And
My brother.
you've played your part in football.
Thank you so much.
And also, we'd like to say thank you so much to Sister Andy at Sundowns for making sure that she facilitates this interview. Just post your comeback from Raja Casablanca. A great win against Raja Casablanca. Hlompho, let's get into it. Sayazi Raja South Africa it comes in mild and hot, but Raja was not so hot for you guys, eh?
It was a tricky match for us. As you know, we made some changes for technical team. It was the match that we really needed, just to boost our confidence because we didn't start so well in the Champions League, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a match that we really needed to, just to redeem ourselves and put ourselves in a position where we can easily say we participating, we're competing. We want to do well this season in the Champions League, and you can only do well in the Champions League if you give performances like the one against Raja.
Yeah.
I think that was a performance that I can easily say my team was competing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the coach is feeling so well. The boys are feeling so well. You can even feel the Masandawana on that day. They were there, just to. And the boy's name, and I believe on the day we deserve that 3 points.
Absolutely, and also I understand that this was the first official game for the brand new coach Miguel Cardoso, and I know that he still feels that there's a long way to go before his players buy into his philosophy. Because every coach that comes when Grootman Hlompho, they come with their philosophy. How is he and the players so far?
Well, I love his aura. I love his energy. I love his, the training sessions. I was there 2 days ago. I was there yesterday.
Yeah.
To watch one of the things that he likes to do. But I love the fact that the players are excited. They are smiling again. You wanna watch a football players that are smiling, that are enjoying what they're doing. And I think the coach has brought that back, to the boys' faces. And this is what we want to see as football lovers. You want to see people who will entertain us with a lot of smiles, a lot of excitement. I think I'm still waiting for many more things that he's still going to bring into this Mamelodi Sundowns team.
Yeah.
But up to so far, I'm excited that the boys will come, victorious out of this season. I just want to see the boys start winning football match convincingly.
Absolutely, man. Your next assignment, and congratulations, by the way, Hlompho, for winning that Total Energies CAF Champions League against Raja. We really, because remember also when Hlompho, when Sundowns plays this CAF Champions League, you guys represent South Africa. I think we also need to be able to mobilize fans, because you are not just when you play in Africa, you are not just Sundowns, yeah.
It was a match that, as South Africans, we need it. And as you mentioned, that when Sundowns is playing well, it gives us a good position in the Bafana team as well.
Absolutely.
It helps us in the continental football. So that helps a lot. And I think members Sundowns, they are carrying a big responsibility for this country now. So they need to always do well and make sure that they win football matches just for us. And not so long ago, you saw last night what happened to one of our player who represented Bafana and as well as Sundowns.
Yeah.
Who won so many trophies in the CAF Awards.
Man.
So that tells you that we are that country that deserve to be in those accolades and winning those accolades, because we've got talent. We just need to put ourselves in those positions, to win these trophies. And I believe we can continue to do well if we put ourselves in those positions. I've got no doubt. We've got players, we've got coaches. We just have to make sure that we consistently in those competitions, particularly the continental competition.
Absolutely. Talking about competition, Hlompho, Ronan Williams deserves it, man. He deserves it, and he bagged two.
Yeah,
he bagged 2 out of 3, yeah?
Man, I haven't seen any player that I can say he deserves more than Ronwen in the last calendar year.
Like he's the one.
And I can easily say, if they say universe knows how to reward people, he did. It did with this boy, because he has been putting his body on the line.
Literally.
Yeah, for the South Africans in AFCON, you saw what they did, what the team did. At Sundowns, they nearly went as far as the final of Champions League last season.
Yeah.
And it's because of the performances that they keep giving, they keep putting out there for us to be proud of them. And I still believe that there's more that is coming for this group of players. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time that they get what they deserve. But the assignment doesn't start there. Doesn't stop there. We have a big one in Cape Town tomorrow against the team that had us in the in MTN 8. We'll try by all means to give them that respect. They are a very good team, Stellenbosch. So tomorrow, please, Masandawana, you know what to do.
Absolutely,
come to the stadium
man.
And support the boys, because the boys. I normally say this season, I call up on the Masandawana. The boys needs Masandawana fans more than ever, and I think it is the time where the boys needs to feel their presence. And I can't complain about their presence. We felt it. We keep feeling it. It's just a matter of us consolidating it. We want to see it regularly in our stands. Tomorrow is a big one.
A big shout out to Ronan Williams, Hlompho. He deserves it. Men's Interclub Player of the Year award, and also he also won the goalkeeper as well. Yeah, the goalkeeper of the year is Ronan Williams as well, and he truly deserves it. And how did he feel, man? Because I also wanted him on the phone. but I couldn't
Yeah.
get his number from Sistandi. I wanted to get his feeling and how he feels. Because, sometimes when I Hlompho, you can win, you can know that you are good. But sometimes you never really know if you are that good. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I just wanted to hear from him. And how, did you meet him? Were you there as well when he won?
Oh, no. I'll see him tomorrow at the match. Of course, that's where we're going to have this conversation. I just want to hear his side and how he feels about this. But of course, and like I said, I'm a privileged one because I had a privilege of working with him as a 13-year-old.
Really?
To see his development here at Super Sport. So to see
You're kidding me. Serious, Hlompho?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So for me, I've seen his development since a 13-year-old. So it gives me much joy to see how he got rewarded with these awards because, I mean, I've seen him, putting the work from 13-year-old till now. I have never heard him complaining about anything. All I know, he wanted to become a professional footballer and wanted to do well for himself.
And
Look at him now.
And he also is his heart. I think he also wears his heart on his sleeve. He looks like he's a very humble person.
That's true. The universe always knows how to reward people like that. A decent human being, people love to work with him. So of course, when you are like that, I mean, what's there to stop you? I mean, you gotta have these awards and you gotta have everything that is good coming your way. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the team because I'm sure without the team performances individually, I don't think we were gonna get all these accolades. Not so long ago, we were complaining that he went to FIFA. I think we thought he deserved to be that number one goalkeeper in the world. But that didn't happen. But I still believe that he was a winner by going to FIFA awards.
Yeah, just by being nominated. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that for me, I think as South Africans, we should be proud that we have players that are, representing us in that level. And I think the small players I still believe they deserve to go into those awards. If they take their game a little bit notch higher, they will be there without a doubt.
Absolutely, man. People share their thoughts, Hlompho, on our social media, saying that Blackmo is saying simply the best we have ever had, from Benny to Pinar, now Ronwen. And, I am Alex Fester saying that Mzansi is number one, And we also have two more here. Kaya James sending a message saying that well done to the champ, Ronwen Williams. This is bloody fantastic. And and the last one coming from Ntsika Nzuza saying Ntsika, the best in Africa. That's Ronwen Williams. And one more time, man, big shout out to Ronwen Williams, man.
I'm gonna play from my side as well.
Yeah, let's do it. There we go. We give him, may he go from strength to strength, and we wish him all the best. Talking about the best, Stellenbosch FC did their best the last time in the MTN 8 semifinals, where they beat Sundowns 1-0 back-to-back matches.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you guys are scarred now, eh? You guys are like wounded animal.
Yeah, we're not happy with them. We're not happy with them, and they know what they did to us was not okay. But it's a game of football, So you lose some, you win some.
Yeah.
But we with that team that is very ambitious, and we just wanna, go into that match, very very aware of how dangerous they can be. But we wanna win this match. It's important for us. With winning football matches because it will give us the momentum. We want to stretch the calendar year once again, to have so many matches, so many wins. They will give us an opportunity to go to the Champions League and even beyond that because next year, my brother, we will be speaking a Club World Cup and you need to go to Club World Cup very consistent and very stable as a team. So, these matches, Stellenbosch will be a test for us, but we're ready for this test because we know it's not going to be an easy test, especially in that stadium in Cape Town. I've got a big confidence that with my boys, we will deliver the job for tomorrow.
And Hlompho, let me tell you, man, it's going to be very interesting, the game tomorrow, because Stellies is also coming from a CAF Champions League. is coming from Africa as well, and it's good. And they also won 1-0. Yeah.
I'm happy for those boys. If there's one person who is conflicted when it comes to football, it's me. I'm happy for players, but I know that I want my Sundowns team to win a big.
Yeah,
time.
obviously,
But I love how Staley's boys,
the character, they're full of character.
They're full of character, and I love their coach as well, because this guy has been putting the work for whatever team that he has been coaching. I know he's got a way of creating a strong team that is all compete and make life difficult for other oppositions. So I've got no doubt that the boys will never see the game the same after this season. Participate in the Champions League, because this is an experience. You can't buy experience. Players wants to go, have to go in these places and play these difficult matches for them to grow. There's young boys in Adams in that team, Titus. I've seen their striker Torpedo, the Sunny boy.
Ashley is crazy.
Those are the Bafana players. They are future Bafana players, and you want to expose them to this kind of tournament for them to know what the game model they have to possess when they go to this tournament, because sooner Temba won't be in the Bafana team. Like he's injured now. We need to get the player who coming from the experience of Champions League to know what game model must he produce when he gets there, because you can't play the same as you play in the Premier League.
Yeah,
it's different. Then it's how you know your game and how you invested into your game, and you'll know all these opportunities. But I'm excited for these two teams that are participating in their continental football. That's why tomorrow's match, it will be so interesting. But like I said, we need to give this one a big performance, because we're playing a team that is very dangerous.
They're an upset. So, they will upset any team, those guys.
Yeah, so we will want to make sure that we give performance, and I know without performance we will never come out of that stadium. But got no doubt, my boys have to do their business.
Absolutely, man. Hlompho, thank you so much for your time, my brother, and all the best for tomorrow. May the best man win. You are both coming from Africa, and of course you respectively won 1-0 as well, and the score must be settled tomorrow, because the last time they upset you guys in a cup, and we know how mean Sundowns is in cup games. When they beat you guys in the MTN 8, South Africa was shocked.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So absolutely.
But thank you so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of your day, my brother.
Absolutely. So just Hlompho, one more time, if people want to follow Sundowns on social media, Mamelodi Sundowns on Facebook, and the game is happening tomorrow at Danny Craven Stadium, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. Let's meet them at Sundawana. I will be there for the first time. I don't want to see it in the box. I want to see it with Masandawana. I just want to sing, man. I just want to enjoy it, because I know the Eastern Cape people, they never disappoint when it comes to singing. I just want to hear those songs, and I'm excited for tomorrow.
Absolutely, man. Hlompho Kekana, you are also a star, and we also celebrate you, my brother. We haven't forgotten what you've done for South African football, and we wish you all the best, and all the best for tomorrow in the game against Stellenbosch FC. And Hlompho, whenever you come to Cape Town, maybe you are playing during the day, make sure that you come to Cooks FM. This is your family now. Tell Sistandi that our media house is opened to making sure that we promote South African football, because Dr. Kumalo was here, during the game Bafana against South Sudan. He came to the studio, and we told him that, look, we want to be able to mobilize fans and bring back the love for South African football, because a lot of people now, Hlompho, they are crazy about European football, and it's very sad for me to be crazy to be talking about the Messis and the Ronaldos. Let's talk about Ronan Williams. Let's talk about Hlompho Kekana. How about let's talk about our local. It's madness. If you go to the mall, Hlompho, if you go to the mall, just before we close, if you go to the mall, you see the mall is packed. People watching Liverpool against Manchester United. Yeah. But if Sundowns is playing against Stellenbosch FC, the mall is empty. Even the malls don't mobilize fans to say, this game is going to be
It's a
huge.
match.
Come to the mall and watch the game at the mall. What do you think Hlompho is missing, just before we close? What do you think is missing?
I think we are in a position to do that. You and I, our media people needs to make sure that they put the game out there.
Yeah.
If you recall very well, back in the days, we never used to have these platforms that we have in now, social media.
Yeah.
But our radio stations used to make sure that they play a huge role. And the people who are speaking for our teams, they used to remember Ndate Shakwane, Ndate Mafani,
That Alex,
and Ndate Shakwane, Chiefs as well. So those are the people they used to sell us the game. They used to look forward to go watch football matches simply because our radio stations were there and they were singing this match that are coming. And we will look forward as kids. We want to see what's happening. Why so and so player they are talking about this so and so player. We want to see what that player got for us over the weekend. So I think we needed to get back into that part of the where we tap into those moments, speak our football, and we need to educate the new generations, because I don't think the new generation knows who Dr. Khumalo was.
Absolutely.
But they need to know who Dr. Khumalo was. But it's people like ourselves who has that privilege of speaking about this, because the platform allows us to speak. But we need to educate, we need to teach.
I think, Hlompho, we need to do that, my brother. As a result, I don't watch European games. I only watch local football. And my brother always laughs at me and like, when I was Bugeles match, I only watch domestic football, Hlompho, and I do that deliberately because I come from South Africa. This is my pride. I need to know what's happening with our log before I know about what's happening in the English Premier League, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we need to tell these stories. I mean, not long ago we were celebrating Heritage Day.
Absolutely.
Heritage Day doesn't speak about only our history. It's about everything.
About our football,
history, football, our history, and everywhere. Like Danny Mambush. We should speak about Danny Mambush. He's our leading goal scorer in the history of PSL. I don't think the kids know that, and I think the kids need to draw those inspiration from players like that. And in the past, I still recall very well, I used to watch the 96 Bafana team. And the reason why I loved the game is because I watched them closely. And I
exactly, Hlompho. Exactly.
So I think the new generation needs to draw the inspiration from the new generation of players, like Butemba, Ron Williams, Bumfundo Vilakazi achieved, Rebohile Mofokeng at the Pirates, Jaden Adams at Stellenbosch. Those are young players that need to play well so that the new generations of my 2000 must draw inspiration.
Yeah, then we can talk about them.
Yeah. Then we can, you know what I mean. So we need to do well as people in football, and we need to play our role very well.
Absolutely, man. Talking about Ronwen Williams, and we hope that as Gugs FM in South Africa, his achievement, and the big win will inspire millions of South African young people. And of course, this is a wonderful moment for South Africa, not only for Sundowns, and a big congratulations to you guys. And Hlompho, thank you so much. You are sitting nicely at top of the log. Sundowns is Orlando Pirates is breathing down your neck, yeah?
Yeah, it's still early in the season, but we need to do the job. I mean, it's still a long season. It's going to be lots of ups and downs, but we're anticipating a very smooth one this year. Simply because we want to tackle these two schedules properly this season. And we've learned our lesson last season. We've learned our lesson throughout this past season. So, yeah, it's a program that we need to face with lots of confidence, because matches will come, thick and fast this December. Already, and even in January, there's lots of matches that are still coming. But we need to make sure that every player is fit enough, to carry us through this schedule.
Absolutely, man. Hlompho, thank you so much for your time, my brother. And wish you all the best tomorrow. And Stellenbosch FC versus Mamelodi Sundowns tomorrow at Danny Craven Stadium at 7:30. It's going to be absolutely electrifying. Sundowns is a wounded animal. We know that Stellenbosch didn't do them nicely in the MTN8 the last time, and now they're going to come back with guns blazing. Hlompho, have a lovely Tuesday afternoon, my brother. Take care of yourself and be safe during the festive season, okay?
You too, my brother. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Hlompho Kekana, everybody. Sundowns and Bafana Star. It's absolutely great to have him on the show. Sister Andy, thank you so much for making sure that you facilitate this and making this happen. Really, really appreciate it. Masandawana, Minwana, Pezulu. Taking us to 4:33 right here on Cooks FM. Hashtag Yako Now It's Yours and Yours. This is Youth Talk, happening every Monday to Thursdays between the hours of 2 and 5 o'clock. Ziawa more!
Ziawa more! Ziawa more! Ziawa more!
We're going to be taking a quick short break. When we come back, we go deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into music.
This is your number one station.
Gugs FM, it's a vibe, it's fresh.